like this is a warning really to the gaming industry. Like he's telling it straight up. I mean, come on, bro. Like he's been doing this, I think, for a straight year, has he not? This dude, he been doing it for like a straight year. Talking about how y'all need to chill. Daddy, chill. Y'all need to chill. GTA 6 is supposed to be coming out next year. And it already has the formula. It's dropped billions of dollars or made billions of dollars in revenue on every single game like they've dropped. They know the formula. And if they fuck the formula up, what you think gonna happen? People need to just... Alright, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the clip.
They wanted to make a game that they wanted to play themselves. They created it because it hadn't been created before. They didn't make it to increase market share. They didn't make it to serve as a brand. They didn't have to meet arbitrary sales targets or fear being laid off if they didn't meet those targets. And furthermore, the people in charge forbade them from cramming the game with anything whose only purpose was to increase revenue and didn't serve the game design. They didn't treat their developers like numbers on a spreadsheet. They didn't treat their players as users to exploit.
These companies need to fucking learn. Call of Duty.
They knew were short-sighted and function of a bull's
Fortnite.
or politics. They knew that if you put the game and the team first, the revenue will follow. They were driven by idealism and wanted players to have fun. And they realized that if the developers didn't have fun, nobody was going to have any fun. They understood
Halo,
the value
not
of
fun no
respect,
more.
that if they treated their developers and players well, those same developers and players would forgive them when things didn't go as planned. But above all, they cared about their game because they loved games. It's really that simple, said the Oracle.
People are sick of these companies, bro. Like, not even the companies. People are sick of these investors. I'm telling you. People are sick of the investors. And the developers, I feel like, you know, they're like boxed into a corner where they can't really speak their mind because, like he just said, he's like, you got to find those type of people that don't give a shit. They know more than you. They know more than the people. They know more than the angel investors, or they know more than the people that are just there for the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like the actual developers that care about their projects that they make and the games that they give to the communities that actually enjoy them. They know that it's going, like, things are going to just spread word of mouth. They're going to spread all over social media and be like, yo, this game is fire. This project was amazing. Pick it up. And then you know what? Somebody else is going to be like, all right, if you really rocking with it, I'll play it. And then it just keeps happening. It keeps happening. And that's how you grow a community. Because if people like me or people like y'all who actually enjoy really, really good games that last longer than it sucks to say that, like, a game having a shelf life like longer than 3 months is rare today. It's like, when I played Halo 3 back in the day, I played that game for like 4 or 5 years straight. Never got a 50. I never got my 50 because that shit was the hardest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a 49. But you know what? That game made me grind all the way through because the game was fantastic. The game was amazing. The custom games, you know, like Duck Hunt.
Oh my god. I remember this. I remember this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have to dodge everything. Okay.
Jenga.
Bye guys. Bye.
Danny,
No! Yeah, that doesn't work, Holeshot. If you're gonna hit a wrong what are you doing, dude?
Omega Journey.
Shout out to the guy who made maps like 10 years ago and probably never played it again. Another one
Yams, get to the wall. Go towards the wall. Man, go towards the wall.
Like, if y'all know what I'm talking about, if y'all played Halo 3 back in the day and you know all of these custom games that everyone played, you were never bored. You were never bored with any of that stuff. None of that shit's happening. You see what happened to Halo, like, currently? You see what happened to Halo as soon as 343 got their hands on it, and you see Reach? The shit is trash. And then they're talking about, oh, we're never gonna take out split screen. Split screen's gone. Forge mode, that shit was gone whenever everybody left. And then they're like, you know what, let's go ahead and put it in. Like, the game, bro, it's like these investors, they think that these game developers can put out a game, a full-blown new world, like everything, in like 3 months. And then they gotta be realistic and be like, yo, like, a good project takes years. And they're like, oh, we don't have years. This doesn't make any sense. And they're wondering how games like GTA or Rockstar have grossed over like $8 to $9 billion in revenue. And then, you know, like, they just want to, It's like these investors, they just want to scrape up the change and they don't see the big picture, and it just blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit is so done. It's raps. And then you got people in the comments that just want to glaze these investors and the gaming industry and talking about like shit's perfect and shit's sweet. No, it's not. You fucking delusional. You're either delusional or you're like 14 years old and the only content you know that's like OG or the greatest thing ever is Fortnite. That is like your whole span of what gaming is Fortnite. I specifically got a Xbox for Halo. Like I didn't really give a shit about like gaming consoles up until like, you know, I was like 11, 12 years old, really. Like I didn't care about none of them until one of my cousins was like, yo, you want to play Halo 2? I'm like, what the fuck is Halo 2? We're playing that shit, bro. I was straight addicted, bro. It was like giving sugar or like some kind of ice cream, popsicle, whatever to a child, like Skittles and shit. It was like you literally just got hooked. My mind is like so hazy because there was like so many games that were coming out, but Halo was like the best. You know, like you had Gears of War coming out around it. You had Call of Duty and damn, I think that's really it. Like that like that's insane to have. Like to have I think like no, GTA 4 came out a little bit after that. Yeah, GTA 4 came out way later. But you know, it's like Halo, Call of Duty, and Gears of War? Bro, you was feasting. You was feasting on games. Call of Duty, Gears of War, Halo. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like those games were insane. Imagine if Fortnite like dug in their bag and made the best game that they could ever, the best project they could ever do. And then Halo with like their new trilogies that they're trying to do, if they did the same exact thing, right? And then Call of Duty does the same thing, like they all get in their bag and make crazy good games, bro. It is just, it's blowing my mind. Like, man, it's like how do people not see the big picture? It's crazy. Like I'm not saying like Valorant or any of those games are bad, but I'm saying like they could be better. They could be better. Every game, if you make it a shooter or whatever, it needs a story mode. Like it needs like lore for people to get attached to it. Like, you know, it's like everybody was like in love with Master Chief in the story modes, right? And then whenever they introduced multiplayer, it was easy. It was easy work, right? Call of Duty was nothing but story games. You know what I'm saying? Like Call of Duty, the originals, 2, Call of Duty 3, like all of them, bro. And then Call of Duty 4 come out, people fucked with the games all the way through, and then whenever they introduced multiplayer, that's who the original audience was. Like, you need to remember who your original audience is, and then who we pass all of our best games down to. You know what I mean? It's like kids nowadays, all they know is multiplayer. As soon as watch, like these new kids, I feel like as soon as they get like GTA, they're just booting up multiplayer. Like they don't. I mean, some of them, they might have some outliers, right? Like, look at Kai, really, he was playing Red Dead. He needs to play, you know, story mode for GTA all over again. He needs to run back a marathon. Phantom 2. Phantom needs to, like, 100%. They need to run back GTA 5 whole story mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, before GTA 6 comes out. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Like, that's where everything came from. Everything came from the story and then moved into multiplayer. That's how it works, right? They all did that. Call of Duty, Halo, GTA, they all had story modes. But now, like, that's different now. Like Fortnite, yeah, Fortnite did amazing. But imagine how much better it would have done if it had a dedicated story mode. I swear to God, it probably would have doubled the numbers that they would have made. Because it gives you something to like attach to. It's like something, not really relate, but it's like, damn, I can have the best of both worlds. Like I can go back to story mode if I want to, if I don't want to play multiplayer. Like, you have two options. It's almost like you got 2 games in one. Like, what? 2 games in one. You got story mode and you got multiplayer? You can't even do that nowadays. Nowadays it's like, we ain't got story mode. We ain't even got split screen. Just multiplayer. That's it. And then people wonder why people just get bored of these fucking games, because there's no story. There's nothing bigger than the multiplayer itself. Like the world of Halo, it's huge. Like they look at Paramount. Paramount's making, they chopped up the whole series too. Like, what the fuck? What, you got Master Chief taking off his helmet? I know I'm going off a tangent, but we're talking about the whole industry, bro. It's like, look, how many video games have their own TV shows that are successful? You know what I mean? It's like every time they always try to do like live action adaptations, they always fail. But I feel like they were doing a really good job with Halo up until they started throwing in the fucking sex scenes and then taking off Master Chief's helmet. Like, they just stick to the damn script. You cannot write the story of Halo better than the people who wrote it. You cannot direct it better than the people who wrote it. You can't change the shit up, bro. Like, just leave it alone. But, you know, it's like, damn. It's like, y'all, like, these companies, they just want to sink their hands into everything because they're like, they see the money in it, right? And they're like, have no idea. It's like, if you don't fund the project the way it's supposed to be, you're not gonna make more money. Like, people, these companies love money, but they love to not know how to make it. They love to ignore the proper way to make the most money. It's like, god damn. If I have kids, right, I'm definitely not telling them that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was goated. No, the fuck it wasn't. Like, come on, bro. Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. Best Call of Duty. Oh, and Black Ops 3. I think Black Ops 3, right? Those were like the best Call of Duties that they ever made. Oh, and World at War. I'm sorry. World at War was pretty fucking good. I think that was what, the original Zombies? Like, bro, come on now. Come on now. Those were like amazing games. All these other ones that have came out after, garbage. All of them. Every single one. I'm probably never buying another Call of Duty game until they fix their shit, bro. And then you know what they do? They just come out with a remaster because they're like, oh fuck, what do we do? Oh, we don't know how to make games anymore. Remaster it. Make it look a little better, but play worse. And I don't know if somebody else noticed that, right? It's like, how come whenever they come out like a remaster, it looks better, but the UI sucks? Oh, that's right, because they put a fucking battle pass on it. That's why. Man, fuck these games, bro. They need to fix their shit. Man, I'm telling you, like, people getting tired of these goddamn CEOs and shit, bro. I'm telling you, and y'all seen it. Shit. People about to start United Healthcare and everything now. I'm telling you.